IP Paris is a merger of 6 engineering schools, the École Polytechnique, ENSTA, l'École nationale des ponts et chaussées, ENSAE, Télécom Paris, Télécom Sud Paris. Our aim is to build a world-class institute of science and technology. This is why we have spotted societal challenges like climate, energy and climate, like engineering for health, like defense and security, and so on and so forth. And we have built interdisciplinary centers built on our strong basis of fundamental research, attracting private and public funding in order to tackle these challenges. One of these interdisciplinary centers has been built with HEC Paris, the premium business school, and it's called Hi Paris. It started in 2019, and it's about artificial intelligence. So we have spotted artificial intelligence, of course, as a major challenge. Now, we have been supported by private companies. 7 private companies have put 1 million euro a year each to support the start of this interdisciplinary center. And we have then won a call for tender of the French state. And that's where we meet the strategy of the French government on AI. We have been endowed with 70 million euros in order to develop our research in the field. Now, we are, of course, aligned with the global strategy of the French government, but also very keen, and that in the nature of our alliance, to connect with industry. And obviously, our alumni are everywhere in big companies, in startups. I mean, you know that several big names in French startups in AI have been founded by our alumni. So indeed, we are at the heart of this position of France and Europe in AI. As far as the geopolitical challenges are concerned, this will be the main topic of the AI Action Summit next week. And we are here only to prepare in scientific terms this summit. But of course, as every citizen and every, I think, leader of the higher education in France, I do hope that there will be a European model between the American and Chinese models, and that clearly we are in the game. Okay, we have for centuries, our schools, the oldest of them especially, have been trying to be at the forefront of scientific progress. And they have adapted to many scientific revolutions. The type of contents, the type of methodology they teach to their students is a very strong scientific basis, a very strong scientific methodology that enables them to adapt to new situations. That's the name of the game here. Now, indeed, AI is probably more disruptive, quicker than preceding revolutions. Quantum theory has started at the beginning of the 20th century, and it's probably changing our daily lives. It started only maybe 10, 20 years ago. So it was a longer pace, a slower pace. Yes, AI moves quickly, but already we have already adapted our curricula. Through this interdisciplinary center, Hi Paris, we are going to multiply by 3 the number of graduates that will be specialists of AI. We are going to multiply by 10 the number of undergrads. We are going to give every student of IP Paris a certain exposure to AI, and build also a vertical specialty in AI. So we do know that AI will be as invasive and general language as computer science a few years back. We know it will change the way research is performed, and that it will deeply change the teaching, the way students are taught. But we are ready. Well, first, indeed, we are in a time where governments are interested. private companies are extremely powerful, and they use basic research. We used to live in a world where there was the freely circulating basic research and the proprietary, the privately owned economic value. We are in a much more complex and much more interesting time where basic research has a value. And on the other hand, private companies understand that the tools they build should circulate. So the boundary between public and private, between basic research and economic profit are blurry. They are more complex, more interesting. And on the other hand, governments and citizens are impacted too. So I think the times ahead will be very interesting. For sure, basic research will be at the heart of the business, and for sure we will see new forms of contracts, of relationship between academia and companies, between academia and governments appear. That will be extremely interesting, and we have everything it takes to be at the heart of this game.